Hi there folks, and welcome to another of my eBay auction videos. This is the item, this fantastic Busker street organ. Very lightweight, fantastic machine, crafted by myself. I shall give you a demonstration very shortly. Suffice to say, it actually stores all the music on electronic disc. I've actually sold one of these on eBay before, much bigger machine than this. In fact, I'll put a link to that YouTube video in this auction description, so have a look at that for all the benefits of this fantastic machine. Except this one's even better because it's much more lightweight, it's much more compact, much more transportable therefore. And to give you an idea of what you can do with the organ, here it is on a trolley, which I've actually made for my own street organ, which I take out busking, charity events, up and down the country in fact. And it just gives you an idea how a small box can be made to look quite an attraction when it's aesthetically placed on a transportation solution such as this. Now, the bottom of here houses a car battery. You can use any leisure battery, car battery, 12 volt source. In fact, you can use a car battery charger to provide 12 volts. I'm going to show you underneath. You'll actually see two speakers. They're actually playing the bass notes, which are pushed down to the floor. That's partly how this very compact machine is able to produce such a loud and quality sound. The previous one that I made was rather large, and that had all the speakers inside the box, but now with having the chaired floor arrangement, that is facilitating a much better juxtaposition of the speakers, which produces that really realistic, authentic sound. The sound which I'm sure you're waiting to hear, so I shall disappoint for no longer. Here we go. As one would expect with a traditional street organ, but we don't have any of the hassle of music to be carrying around. The one CD that's left in this actually has I think about 10 hours worth of music, 200 plus tunes, so you don't ever need to change the disc in public, you don't need to mess about with rolls or cardboard which can get wet, none of those problems. Plus of course you can actually use it as a normal CD player, perhaps in your living room or your lounge, just a little talking point. I'll just show you the inside of this machine. We can actually make it play constantly, so if you did want to use it for normal CDs, or perhaps you're a street entertainer and you've got a puppet show and you want to have this next to your other attraction, or a vintage car, or whatever it might be, you can flick this switch here. Of course it's just ending that bit, and it will play constant music, which I will demonstrate as it finds onto the next piece. It's coming on now. I'm going to tell you the name of the piece because you can set the display and all the MP3s have the tags encoded to tell you the titles, which is another useful feature. But there we go, a very compact, lightweight instrument, great for busking, none of the hassles associated with a traditional organ. You don't need to tune it, you don't need to worry about any damp conditions. Today, in fact, the last few nights it's been -8 locally during the evenings, and this warehouse is not heated, so it can survive all those attributes that a traditional mechanical organ wouldn't. And you've got the benefit of a great sound. Of course, the kids can have a go turning the handle. You can't really break it, but you can even turn the handle backwards. As long as it's on tight and doesn't come off the screw, which it would normally do for transportation, you're okay. So I'll play you out, but I'll do it the traditional way. player system itself. It says muting at the moment, that's because I'm not turning the handle. As soon as I start, we get the music. We can also make the music play regardless of the handle being turned or not by flicking this switch here. Thus, as you can see, and the handle of course unscrews for transportation. You just give it a knock backwards and the whole thing unscrews out. Closing the lid now, I'll give you another tune. Right, let's have a bit more music. Here's your eBay item, this marvellous, very lightweight, compact Busker street organ. Keep those bids coming and I'll play you out. Give my regards to Broadway. You're bidding for this fantastic street organ, not the trolley. You'll have to make your own trolley or perhaps put it on a sideboard, or perhaps it will go with a trolley you've already got with other street organs you might have. So that's the organ, get bidding. Don't forget to look at my other eBay items. You'll see this fantastic fairground organ also for sale. This one operates in the traditional way via cardboard. So why not buy both? Enjoy.